Here we go. All right. All right, we are going to. Here we go. Let's start all over again. Three,
Okay.
2, 1, go. All right. We are at the Garlits Museum of Drag Racing. And we were here yesterday. So in a little bit, you're going to see the video we made yesterday.
Yeah.
But I stupidly left the camera here. Thank God they had it, because I called up at 5:05, where they closed at 5, and there was still somebody here. And I said, did I leave my camera there? And they said, yes, you did.
Yeah.
So we came back to get the camera. But there's a little piece here we want to show you before we start the full hour that we didn't get yesterday. There's kind of a little area here with monuments.
It's very
So
cool.
let me turn the camera around and we'll show you. Okay, here. Oh, come on now. Do it right. Do it right. There you go. Okay.
It's cool.
Okay, so let's walk over here. I want to show you something. And Don, if you happen to be watching, if we had bumped into you, which I know you were here yesterday, that's what your nephews told us.
Yeah.
But anyway, if you were here yesterday, I was going to ask you a question for advice, and you can answer in the comments. It's been cold yesterday, the day before, and the day before that. And I was going to ask you, what is your advice for preventing static electricity shocks when you touch your car after you get out of it on a cold day?
Yeah.
That's my whole question. All right, so there's the entrance right there. We're walking toward the entrance, but the reason we're doing that is because I want to show you three things, that when you come here, that you can't be drag racing through the entrance. But they do have a start line.
I think that's great.
A starting line.
It's very clever.
So let me show you that. Just simple checkerboard. Checkerboard starting line.
Yep.
And then you pull in here. And let's pretend we're driving in.
Okay.
And you see it says speed limit 5.
That's right.
Now that's probably a real speed limit.
I think
And Robin, what was the average speed of the first race?
5 miles.
5 miles per hour was the speed limit of the average speed.
Yeah.
But you got to check this out. No burnouts.
I love that.
You see, make sure I get that on there. No burnouts.
Exactly.
But when you get up here, you will see that they have painted it or did something to it to make it look like there's been burnouts here.
Yeah, this is cool. The
So,
drag racer sits here. The guy sits there. The
Right,
driver.
right.
There you are.
right. And you boom, 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 boom. You take the kids there and go boom, boom, boom.
Very, very cool. Very cool.
All right, now let's look at the two monuments in here, and then we'll start our video that we made yesterday.
Yeah, these are amazing. Honoring all the drivers. This first one is Division 2 National Hot Rod Association Dixie Rebels. This is the Southeastern Drag Racing Hall of Fame.
Wow,
So this is pretty amazing.
a lot of names on there.
Yep. This is on all 3 sides, and then they're going to go over to the other side. But Don Garlits' name is on the other side.
Yeah, let's show you Don's name.
And this starts in 1983. The inductees. There's Don. 1988.
Oh, touch Don's game name so I can see it. Here it is. Okay. I wasn't sure if I was aiming it. Because this little camera, I can't tell what I'm aiming at. All right, so there's that. That's cool.
Very cool.
But the other one is my favorite because it's got a drag racer on top of it.
Which is pretty neat. And Don Garlits has done that. International Drag Racing Hall of Fame.
Look at that. Check out that.
Wow. This gives me chills looking at it.
Look at that tall thing right there.
Tiny tires in front and the big tires in the back. Look how worn.
Right, little tiny guys. Yeah. But I want to show you how the tires are sculpted to look. Probably how they get torn up. I guess every race, right?
I guess so. Yeah.
I guess they get torn up in one race.
That's right.
I don't know. So
This is really something.
and they're working on a new panel for 2022.
Uh-huh.
So there's that.
That's pretty cool.
And then the other side is
Here's what this says. The Museum of Drag Racing and Hall of Fame, founded in 1976 by Donald Glenn Garlits and Patricia Beeger Garlits, Seffner, Florida, preserving the rich history of drag racing and honoring those individuals who have made an outstanding contribution to the sport.
very cool.
Nice. This is so cool.
And I want to show you the plaque on the front of here.
Uh-huh.
There it is, Don Garlits, Englishtown Wheel Stand, July 12th, 1986. Bronze by Lawrence Braun. And I'm guessing that's what he did that day.
Yeah, he actually did that. This is so amazing.
Stood up on end.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to start our 1 hour video in just a moment, but first I want to pan the whole museum property.
Uh-huh.
Let me zoom in. And you can see it. The highway in the background is I-75.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Don's garage.
Yeah, and an RV with a trailer that can carry vehicles.
Probably has a drag racer in it, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
We're taking it someplace.
And the jet is really cool. It was given to Don Garlits by the U.S. Navy because Don Garlits did a lot of things for the U.S. Navy as a recruiter, and he didn't take any money for it. He was all on gratis. So when they were retiring the jet, the U.S. Navy asked Don if he wanted it, and he said yes. So this is another piece of history here.
Very cool. All right, let's turn this around and begin the other. The 1 hour video is coming up. Whoa,
Okay.
Whoa, that's close. There we go. All right. Well, we got a 1 hour video that follows this little intro.
Mm-hmm.
And thank me for being so stupid for leaving the camera here. Otherwise, you wouldn't have had this intro.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't have seen these little monuments because we didn't see them until we were done.
No, and thank you, Don, for all of the community service and all of the service you provide to the world. You are an amazing man. Thank you.
Also, I wanted to tell you that we met you. Robin and I we did a radio show. I'm sure you don't remember that. But you were a guest one time. And then after you were a guest, the radio station manager, I guess, asked you to voice, or maybe Randy Harris did, the county commissioner at that time. But anyway, you were the voice of the Choose Life license plate public service announcement that played.
Yeah.
It played forever. Played for years and years. They might still have it in rotation, as far as I know.
They could.
But anyway, hey, thank you so much. It was an honor to be able to walk through your museums and
In your Hall of Fames.
get
Thank
to
you.
know you in a way that I never got to know you, really.
No.
I know, don't be mad at me, but I'm not really a race fan. But I am a people fan. I like learning about people, especially good people who do good things for other people. So
And you do that, Don. Thank you so much. God bless you.
you fit the bill. All right, let's turn this off and get the next one started. See you later. We are at Big Daddy Don Garlits Museum.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
There's a big jet right there.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to go inside.
And he's the epitome of drag racers.
The epitome.
He's really amazing.
Yeah, we met him actually once a long time ago.
Yeah.
He even ran for Congress, I think, right?
Yeah,
Or
he
something.
did. Yeah.
So we're going to go in there and look at the cars and share it with you.
And it is December 26th, 2022.
The day after Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
It's Merry Day After. Boxing Day.
In Canada and New Zealand and Australia, we understand.
But I threw some boxes away today.
Oh, well.
So that's my participation in the whole day.
Nice.
All right, let's go inside. Let's walk around. All right, here we are. This is the antique car museum. There are actually two museums in one.
Mm-hmm.
This is the antique cars, and then later on we'll see the drag racing part.
Yeah. Well, that was his friend. Don Garlits always talked about Randy when we had the opportunity to speak with him a few years ago.
Ah.
The movie poster, Tucker, that was a good movie.
Yeah, there's a record there.
Yeah.
Huh, very cool. There's an old car.
Wow, an old safe. Wells Fargo stage line.
There's my kind of transportation right there.
The Pierce cycle, it says 1902.
Huh.
This bike was made for cobblestone streets because of the tires
Oh, wow.
and the springs. No chain. This bike is shaft driven. No chain, it says. That's
Wow.
pretty cool.
Never even knew such a thing existed.
And all the engines.
Here's the engines. Look at those engines. 1942 Cadillac V8.
They were used in army tanks.
Wow. Well, you engine people will know what you're looking at. I don't know what we're looking at. I don't know what this is. Oh, I see my favorite part though. This whole room is full of cars. Look at this engine. This is gigantic.
Wow. It's pretty amazing. It's 1940. It's an air compressor.
Okay. And this
It's a
is.
running exhibit, it says.
Oh, look at the one next to it. Oh my gosh. What is that? It's huge. Chrysler Industrial.
Wow.
All right, let's turn around. Look at some of these things here.
Dirt track midget, 1946 Heart of Deuce, it says.
And Betty Boop in the back.
The playing card on the side.
Oh, yeah.
Cantrell special.
Wait a minute. There's a close washing machine back there. See it?
Oh, I do.
Washing
I do.
machine?
A ringer. And it's all copper.
Look at the back seat of this car.
Rumble seat, 1932 convertible coupe. Cadillac. Wow.
That is something. That's a big car.
Huge. It's beautiful. So pretty.
The tires are gigantic.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can tell in the video. There's a bunch of wagons. The piano.
Wow. Yeah. Guns, bullets, oil cans, or gasoline cans, rather.
Wow.
An auto album.
Was this his office, do you think?
I don't know. There's no sign so far.
Is there anything on the wall? Oh, here's what I used to love. Movie projectors. I always liked movie
Nice.
projectors. Bell and Howell. Remember that name?
I do.
Bell and Howell.
I do.
Oh, my camera. That's my camera right
Oh
there.
my gosh. That might be yours. That
My-
might be the one you use.
Polaroid.
Yeah.
Oh, slot machine. Wow.
Real ones with handles. There are two old gas pumps behind us. Oh, look at that, legs. That must be him.
That's
under
him
the
working
car.
on a car, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at the baby carriage.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Well, somebody was an artist in there, too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a painting.
It's Gravitt family or something.
Oh, wow.
Look at Roosevelt is dead, the headline.
Oh, wow.
Must be all from his family.
And then these guys up here.
Go-karts, right?
Yeah.
Or midgets? Nice.
I don't know.
Look at this. Don and Pat Garlits.
This looks like my brother Bob's place with all these cans of oil on the top.
Yeah, right.
Right?
It says some of his original tools and equipment are displayed here. Other tools are still used, restoring old cars.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it smells that way too. It smells like a garage.
Let's see. Let's see these old gas pumps. And then we'll go look at the cars.
Okay.
Wow.
Mobile gas special. And that one has a lot of numbers on it.
A tall gas pump. Here's one.
Well, the gas was all on top. 'Cause that's where all the numbers
Kendall. All right, let's
are. Toolbox and stuff.
the cars.
Look at all those tires.
You can trust your car to the man who has the star.
And he also has a registered restroom.
Registered?
83,099 from Texaco. And that's all what they have in there and everything.
What read it? What does this
I
say?
pledge to my customers that my registered restroom shall be fully equipped and clean at all times. If it does not meet with your approval, please tell me. This is my responsibility to you. Floyd, somebody, your Texaco dealer. Well, good for them.
Wow.
Good for them.
Just check out this room full of cars.
Yeah. This is pretty amazing. (1928) Roadster pickup.
Yeah.
Now that's a cool looking car.
If it wasn't for the signs, I wouldn't know what I'm looking at.
No.
1929 Ford Model A Tudor. Wonder how frequently they broke down. Was it like all the time?
It said this car heralded the birth of the everyman's car era at Ford. So before that,
Wow.
It wasn't every man's car.
(1932 Ford Deluxe 3-window coupe).
1, 2, 3, 4. I count 4. And it tells you how many years it took them to collect all the parts to make it the original car.
Oh, wow. Let's have some of those on the other side.
Smoky Unix 1954 Hudson Hornet engine. Won the 1954 Darlington 500 race. Herb Thomas was the driver.
Wow. Heavy. You know that's a heavy engine, right?
Oh, yeah.
There's bicycles back there too. You see them?
Nice, I do. And look at that. That must be a horse-drawn carriage
Oh yeah.
over there. Oh no, it's got a steering wheel. This is the back that we're looking at. So I guess we'll see the front when we turn around.
Oh, okay, okay. So many cars. I wonder how often they take them out and start them up,
Yeah.
or at all, or do they not even have engines in them?
Wow.
They're all,
Those ones we passed across the way have their hoods up.
yeah, they're all very shiny.
And that one said it was the original equipment. It wasn't restored, so it's probably all got engines. Oh yeah, you can see this one. See all the engines?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I bet they're just not shells. Look at that. That's cool.
That one won some kind of an award.
Yeah, but it's got a bag or something.
I have no idea what I'm even looking at.
You don't?
Well, I have to read the signs.
Okay.
Big Daddy's first annual.
Nice.
Now we're getting into our years. That's when we were younger, right?
I have military stuff over there too. That we just passed.
Okay, let's go over there.
See the shells.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Japanese bombers.
All the old newspapers too.
Yeah.
I used to love the comics.
Look at that helmet with the gun belt.
Let's check out these gas pumps over here. Let's see what the gas is. 4 cents. No, 42 cents.
42 cents. Studebaker. Air Force jacket. Right here. Royal Air Force.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Isn't this something?
Yeah, these cars over here, these are from like when we were younger. Even though it says 1950, we weren't born till the middle of that decade, but
Yeah.
people were still driving these things.
Oh, sure. That answers your question. That one car, the signage said that it's still driven to different
To events. Remember hood ornaments?
I do.
They don't do that anymore. Not, I don't think.
No. James Dean in the back.
Oh, yeah. There's James Dean. Owned by a little old lady.
Mrs. Malik, 90 years old. She sold this nearly perfect car with 63,000 miles. Big Daddy did the wiring and mechanical. Alan Parker did the hand filing and paint work.
Oh, wow.
It's driven regularly. So that answers your question. These are all working cars.
Yeah, yeah. There's your car, Robin, right there. 1964 Mustang.
That's cool looking.
That's the car you like, right?
That and the 1969 Camaro. Those are my two favorites. Look at this. Mustang convertible. Chrysler Victory.
There's Marilyn.
Here she is. What is this about? Oh. They were sirens in 1952.
Wow.
They were going to warn people of an incoming nuclear warhead.
Holy cow.
Blue Sunoco. Sky Chief Texaco.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the different steering wheels.
Yeah, big steering wheels before we had power steering, right?
Yeah.
Looking under the hood, Robin, because makes me look like I know what I'm looking at.
Look at all that different engines.
I want to see those old
That's
trucks.
a Chrysler air raid siren. That's the name of it.
That's a huge siren.
Yeah.
I bet it's very loud.
I bet too.
Let me turn it on.
Corvair.
Remember that, the Corvair?
I do.
Wasn't
I
that
do.
the, oh, what's that guy's name who didn't like certain things? Ralph Nader?
Nader, yeah. Yeah. But because of Ralph Nader, we've got blinkers and all that other kind of stuff.
Seatbelts, right?
Seatbelts, yeah.
So what were they doing?
It was originally ordered by the FBI. Dodge Coronet.
Oh, really? An AM radio.
Yeah. Bench seats. Hemi Coronet. Look at this one. You remember the Challengers? I do.
Do I? Absolutely.
Yeah, 1970 Dodge.
Yeah, I remember them. If it's from my era, I remember it.
Yeah, and they're all different body styles.
I wasn't a car guy, but I knew something. You know, I knew what was around. Look at the size of it. You just forget how big cars used to be.
Yeah, exactly. And they were all made out of metal, too. No plastic on
Right.
these guys like it is
And there's
today.
a trailer.
Yeah.
You still camping that thing.
Yeah. If it gets an Airstream.
I don't know. Looks like one, right?
There's a limousine. How long that is.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of almost like the car that the presidents rode in the 50s.
Yeah, yeah.
Early 60s.
Yeah, probably was.
Yeah.
Let's see what's over here.
Oh, look at this cute little green car. More engines.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that cute green car.
There we go.
Yeah.
Here he is.
There he is. Don Garlits. Fabulous drag racer. I guess that's an original trike, huh?
Don't ask me. You're the motorcycle chick, not me.
1982. Volkswagen Carmen Ghia, it says. Wow, look at that. That's the way the inside of a Volkswagen looks with the shifter. Isn't that something? And there it is, the bug.
Yep.
And this is what it looks like on the inside. That's pretty cool. 2003 Corvette convertible, anniversary model.
It's older than my car.
It's got the fancy headlights on there.
Yeah.
Pop out. Wow, look at this car.
Oh,
Is that a Thunderbird? A
I was
T-Bird?
going to guess that. Yep, Thunderbird. Right there.
Wow. Look at that.
That's a cool looking car.
It's very cool. It's got bucket seats. Oh my John Haley.
Look inside. Pretend you're driving it.
Oh, it must be a race car. There's no back seat.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a place for the back seat.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Ford Fairlane, it says.
Cool.
Yeah. Wow. This car is a tribute to Robert F. Yaska Sr. Oh, wow. It's a pumper. Look at that, the old hoses.
Yeah. That's from the Wildwood, Florida Fire Department. Oh, here's a little guy. Look at this little guy.
Oh, in memory of Bob Daniels, 1939 Fiat Firefly II, Firefly 2. It was recreated in the memory of Bob Daniels.
Oh, wow.
Thanks for the memories.
And there's Bob Daniels.
He must have been a racing buddy.
Yeah.
Wildwood, Florida.
Yeah.
Engine number 1.
5 cents for a Coca-Cola.
Drink Frosty root beer. I remember those Coke machines.
Yeah, I did too.
And there's another gas pump. Wow, aren't these impressive? Look at that orange car. Isn't it cool looking? I haven't seen any automatics yet.
No?
No, have you?
I haven't been looking.
I have.
Look at the size of the tire. I always thought these tires were small on these cars, but they're big.
Yeah. They're skinny though. They're skinnier than what it is now.
1909 Buick Model 10 Surrey.
Wow, some of these cars are for sale. They have a price tag on it.
What's the price?
Buick. Back there was a car for $39,000. Look at that.
I saw that, yeah. I guess that's the Orient buckboard.
1904 Orient buckboard.
I guess that's what that is, yeah. Oh, I didn't see the turntable, the record player. The Victrola.
It's donated in 1993 by Florida State Representative George Albright.
Really?
And that's what it says.
We know George.
Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, isn't that something? Oh, they even have the old-time scooters there. Foot-powered.
Yeah.
But that's cool. This is amazing. Oh, look at the model.
Oh.
The first Metz model to add doors to the Roadster body. Isn't that something? Was stored in Wisconsin. Wow, Don sure has traveled all over the world to get cars. The first race car's average speed was 5 miles per hour.
The first race car, 5 miles an hour. Wow.
On November 28, 1895, 6 cars started their engines for the first automobile race in the United States. A 54-mile run from Chicago to Evanston, Illinois. 10 grueling hours after the start, the Duryea brothers won the race. They collected the $2,000 prize. And what is the first race car's average speed? 5 miles per hour.
That's great.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Oh, excuse me.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that something? These older cars look a lot bigger than the ones that we see at the car shows.
They seem bigger. I don't know if it's because they're indoors or what. Very nice.
1940 Studebaker, the 1948 Studebaker half-ton pickup.
Wow, very cool.
My folks had a Studebaker when I was young. It was a station wagon. Took it all over the place. Drove it to Florida from Wisconsin, all over.
Well, let's see if we can get over to the other museum for the drag racing cars.
Okay. Because that's Don's forte.
That was his thing, yeah. That was his thing. So, Ike and Tina.
Working together.
Wow.
Wow, this was their car. Some of these records are still in the car. Oh, this car was owned by Mamie and Dwight Eisenhower. It had a custom 45 RPM record player installed.
Whoa.
So Dwight could listen to his favorite pieces of music. Victor Herbert, Cole Porter, Tchaikovsky's Symphony No. 6. Wow.
There's the presidential seal.
Yeah. Wow.
Very cool.
The original Wicks.
Yeah, right.
Wicks filters. 25 cents.
What's in the jukebox? Finger popping time.
Moody River, Pop Goes the Movies. I Wish You Love, Raymond.
Nice.
Yeah, every day of the week. Venus, Long Tall Sally.
Don't tell us why.
It's inviting you to drop it a quarter.
All right. Very cool. What is a Happy Days game, Robin?
Oh. Look at that. This is the original Happy Days Merc, driven by the Fonz on the TV show. The Merc spotted a purple paint job with green flames.
Oh, really?
Yep. The Merc has become Big Daddy's Friday night cruiser in Ocala, Florida. So when we see him cruising the streets, look at all that.
And Fonzie
Wow.
drove that?
That's what it said. It was his original Happy Days car
Wow.
that he drove.
There's a lot more here that we haven't shown you, but there's a lot of stuff to see. So I'm going to make the video.
Let's just see the engine.
Yeah. There's a lot of cool non-car trivia here, like Happy Days and the president and
James Dean.
the record player inside the car.
Yeah. And they had a thing about James Dean, Humphrey Bogart.
I wonder if this
Get
is.
these guys.
I wonder if
Look
the
at those
suspension system was good enough to prevent the record from skipping.
engines. Well, I'll bet you he had somebody come in when they installed it to make sure that it wouldn't
Make sure
skip.
everything was
Yeah, they
everything
probably
was.
had springs and stuff on the record player itself, right?
I would think, yeah, something to keep it from bouncing.
Yeah.
Well, we're old enough to remember when that was a
Look at this adding machine.
that was a thought
Yeah.
because you didn't have cassettes yet,
No.
so there was no way to play a music in a car other than a record player. I remember they sold a portable record player that you could bring to the beach.
Oh, they did. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I think somebody's playing the jukebox.
Yeah, you could drop a quarter in. I invite you to drop a quarter in.
Thank you. That was so
Thank you.
interesting. All right, now we go to the other one.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Very cool. I'm surprised more people don't come here.
Yeah.
Maybe more people come than I realize. It's the day after Christmas after all, so.
Right, exactly. There was even a guy that had a bag of popcorn with him and he was munching on it while he was walking through the exhibit.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, the real car guys, which I'm not one, but the real car guys, they savor that moment to be in that museum.
Well, I think other people too. It takes you back in time. Like I know when we're at car shows with other people, we'll hear the other people say, "Oh, I remember that. I was on a date in that car, or we went on vacation in that car when I was little."
Yeah, yeah.
That kind of thing too. I think it brings back a lot of memories for the different generations.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, the word Studebaker for me, because you know my folks had a Studebaker station wagon in the late 50s and early 60s, and that was our mode of transportation. And we went everywhere. We went from Wisconsin.
So I didn't see a
to-
Rambler in there.
Do you think we missed it?
Could be. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody will
So
text.
you had a Rambler? Your folks did?
Yeah, yeah, they had a Rambler.
Oh, okay. For that you can buy a brick
Yeah.
for somebody. Oh, it even has a legend on there where everybody's names are.
Okay. All right. All right. Hello.
You guys are good.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I like your Christmas tree.
Can I ask what is the story of the jet outside?
Don did recruitment for the Navy in the 70s,
Oh wow.
so that's why you have a lot of photos of him on the aircraft carriers and that. And then when they decommissioned that plane, they asked him if he wanted to display
Goodbye.
it here.
Wow.
So it's on display here.
That is cool.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Thank you. Are
We
you-
interviewed. We used to do a radio show, And we interviewed him one time. I think he was running for Congress. Does that sound
That
right?
would be 1994.
Okay, yep.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
when we were on the air, yep.
Are you related to
I'm
him?
his nephew.
Oh, okay.
Oh, very good.
Thank you. There you are. Don's Speed Shop.
Now, if you thought I knew nothing about those other cars, I know less about these cars.
But this was his forte. Look at all those
Yeah.
trophies he's got. Look at him by his cars, working on them.
Yeah.
Wow, look at his suit.
Big Daddy.
That's his suit. He's tinier than me. Pretty interesting about being commissioned by the Navy.
Yeah, yeah. I have seen, Robin, I have seen Don Garlits' stuff in the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C.
Oh yeah, that's what you said. Swamp Rat 27.
Look how long that is.
Yeah.
That is really long.
Oh, that's another of his suits. Look at that. Look at the white wheels, the picture.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Wow. Look at the size of those tires. Wow.
Yeah.
Huge.
So down here, that's in the British Hall of Fame. Big Daddy Garlits. Preps for British Hall of Fame trip.
Oh, neat.
So they even recognized him there. Look at that cover of Life. Wow. Look at the photographer.
Fires on a 260-mile-per-hour landlocked missile. The Dragsters, the King's Domain, where Big Daddy has ruled for over 30 years.
There he is.
Donald Garlits with right pad at home.
Savannah, Georgia. It was a very dark night just before Interstate 95. Just before Interstate. Driving through the swamps of Georgia. And bam! The wheel broke at the axle and came off the truck.
Oh, wow.
Because I let the brake shoes get started. The truck with the wheels to carry on. And the wheels to the left and went down to a 30-foot canal full of water.
Wow, nice painting. But all of these are his cars with his suits
Yeah.
he wore.
Here's the story. Let's read it. Go Navy, it says. In 1971, Big Daddy toured the U.S. military installations in Vietnam. Upon his return to the U.S., Don felt that the U.S. Navy was the best branch of the services for a young, aspiring drag racer. Tom Hall, in the recruiting command in Washington, D.C., initiated Don's involvement with the Navy in 1972 by staging the now famous carrier shot, which became a recruiting poster and collector's item. This poster was photographed on the USS Lexington. Then, in February of 1980, Hot Rod magazine, Tom Hall, Ed Donovan, Herb Parks, and Don boarded the USS Ranger in San Diego and photographed Godzilla racing an F-14 jet fighter for another Navy recruiting poster. In 1983, Don was experimenting with the turbine-powered Dragster, using a gas turbine engine like one used in a Navy helicopter. Oh my gosh. It was photographed on the USS John F. Kennedy carrier at Norfolk, Virginia. Another poster was made and a story written by Hot Rod magazine. Big Daddy has been an honorary Navy recruiter since January of 1972. He has never received any monetary compensation for his services. He would just like to feel he is pointing some young person in the right direction for their future. Wow.
Nice.
So this must be the famous photo, huh?
Yeah.
So he raced a jet.
Yeah, he raced the jet.
Raced a jet.
Isn't that something? There he is. That's the recruiting poster.
Oh, neat.
He's racing it. Wow. Isn't that something? Gosh. Boy, they even made a model.
That's a jet right there, isn't it? A jet engine in the back of it?
Let's see. It's a gas turbine, 1,400 horsepower on kerosene. The engine turns 22,000 RPM. It drives the rear wheels. Wow. It's an experimental car.
Wow.
But look on every side. Oh, look at that. Oh,
What's that?
he's shooting a bird at somebody.
He is. He is shooting a bird.
Absolutely the lightest chassis. Look at all this.
There's a black and white pinup girl.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look, that's where his parachute is. I thought it would be bigger than that.
Oh yeah, I
It's
see it. Yeah,
very small.
yeah.
Smaller than the skydiver's pack. 12 rat 22. All of these are his cars that he actually raced. Look how slick the tires are. No
Yeah,
treads.
yeah, no treads at all.
No treads. Look at that parachute pack. It's tiny.
Very little, yeah.
Yeah.
The parachute is small. Let's see.
For Garlits, disaster strikes.
Oh no.
I let the clutch out and everything went black. And I thought, oh my God, it blew up.
20,000 spectators watch in horror as Garlits' car explodes into a ball of fire, ripping in two. When Garlits opens his eyes, he realizes he's trapped in the mangled wreckage.
The first thing that I thought was the pain was excruciating. I was gripping my thigh because of the pain. And of course, it was bleeding.
In the flash of a moment, Garlits has gone from the brink of victory to the depths of despair. It seems as though his career is in ruins.
Wow. A lot more to his story than I realized.
There's a book written about him, Don Garlits and his cars.
So much memorabilia, huh?
Yeah. And this was his job. I mean, he actually did all of this.
Yeah.
Because look how long they are.
Smothers Brothers Racing Team.
Look at that, the different motorcycles.
Look at these cars.
Wow, isn't that?
So do we go into the next room? Do we go in there? It says entrance.
Says to.
Oh wow. Look at all these cars.
Irv Hamilton. There's some movie starring Bonnie Bedelia about 20 years ago. Something about wheels.
Uh-huh.
And she was the first female dragster. And she couldn't race because she needed a sponsor up in Gainesville, Florida.
Oh wow.
And Don Garlits was like the premier driver and stuff, and he said, "I'm signing your book. I'm going to sign your book so that way you can race."
Oh wow.
Yeah, something wheels. It's a good movie. It was about her, but Don Garlits was instrumental in having her be the first woman dragster.
Oh, that is a cool story.
Yeah,
And what is the Gator Nationals? What is that?
drag racing.
Well, I know that, but I mean, is it like an annual thing or?
It's annual. It's annual.
Look at the size of that windshield. Hold on. Let me show you this car. Look at that blue car over there. Look at the windshield. It's like it's squinting.
Yeah.
It's like a cat in the wind, squinting eyes.
This is a one-piece fiberglass body. Oh my gosh.
Man, you don't have many windows. You can't roll those down.
Well, no peripheral vision in that car.
Wow. Look at this thing.
Wow. Start number 2.
want to see what those people are in. So when they're out of there, we'll have to go in there and try that. It looks like a simulator.
Yeah. Look at all of this. Look at this tiny car, the Bean Bandit Special.
The Bean Bandit Special.
Yeah. This car was built strictly for drag racing. Became the first dragster over 130 miles per hour in the quarter. Wow. Now these tires have treads on.
Yeah, these do. Yeah.
Dragster, drag racing tires with the big fat ones on. Maybe all the treads burned off.
What's the moon eyes, Robin? Moon eyes.
Oh my, what is that?
They got their moon. See, they got
Yeah.
those funky eyes on them all.
Top Gas Dragster. Wow. Look at this. I bet they all had treads maybe, and then they all burn off, right?
I don't think so. I think they make them like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That little boy, he's
Yeah,
so
he's
into
excited.
drag.
Yeah.
He'll be in the next star. He loves this. Sharing it with his dad.
Yeah, I love that. Swamp Rat 2C.
United States Marine. Look at all of that, all his team.
Yeah.
Listened to.
Yeah.
Ed Garlits. He was born in 1933 and died in 2020.
Oh, wow.
Wonder if that's his brother. Ed Garlits.
Yeah, it says brother of.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if I can get that sign on there. Yeah.
These are all his racing outfits.
The Israeli rocket. Paul Shapiro's Israeli rocket. Running on gasoline, this was one of the first successful rear-engine dragsters. Paul defended the number 6 spot on the Drag News 1320 gas list. The best times for the rocket was 8.46 seconds with a 181.81 top speed. Its construction indicates that Paul had a background in the aircraft industry.
Oh, sure. Look how sleek it is.
Yeah. The Israeli rocket.
That could be a bobsled. It's kind of like.
Hey, look at this one over here. Robin's got beer.
1984 Blue Max. Funny car.
Schlitz.
In
See?
old Milwaukee.
See, it says Schlitz on there.
I do. A great American beer.
And there's the old Milwaukee, Robin.
Old Milwaukee Trans Am. Wow.
I want to see this thing. If I want to see what they're doing with the simulator.
This is a fascinating museum.
I never even knew that this part was here.
No.
Is that the lady you said, Shirley, right there?
Let's see.
The pink one? Is that the name you said?
The actress's name was Bonnie Bedelia. I
Oh,
can't
okay.
remember the character name of the lady that was the first female dragster lady. It's a shame. I should have.
Look at a rat on top of that guy. There's a rat on top of that one.
Oh my gosh.
See him?
I do. That might have been her, surely. That might have been her name, her character name.
Seems like it, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. You should sit in there. And
No.
because you're the fellow.
No, you should sit there because I'm the cameraman.
Sorry.
Oh, come on.
What am I gonna
There's nothing to look at, though.
Okay.
Oh, you have to put a quarter in it, let's see.
Oh, okay. I don't.
So it's just sound. Oh, here's the token. Okay, so yeah, you get the simulator.
1 token equals 5 attempts.
Okay. Oh.
Rack, Joe Amata. These tires have 1 run.
Robin, put your hand on that tire so people can see how big it is. Look at the size of that tire. That's Robin's hand on the tire.
Congressional record. Honorary Phil Stearns. Thanking Doug Garlits. Friday, November 16, 2001. He recognized Big Daddy Don Garlits in the Congressional Record. Pretty
Nice. They're so long. I guess I never realized how long they were.
Yeah. There's something. Oh, those are the lights.
Tell them to get ready, set, go, right? Taco Bell. The Taco Bell.
Yeah, Shirley Muldowney, that was her name. I remember the name now. Shirley Muldowney and Big Daddy Don Garlits.
Oh, we gotta watch that movie.
Yeah, something Wheels. I can't remember. Look at those, all the different names on that trophy.
Oh, wow.
It's like a traveling.
Yeah, it looks like it, yeah.
Yeah. Look at all the different styles of drag racers, though. Yeah, outside pipes.
So many.
Inside, it's really something. The funny cars are back there. Look at this.
That's back into the first room again.
Daddy's Sidewinder. Look how it's straight up. Wow, look at that. Super shops. He's straight and then
Yeah,
up on
yeah.
the edge.
Now that's a wheelie.
I'll say. Uh-oh. The last drag race. Orange County International Airport. Must have been him, 1983. Let's see. Wow. Frontier Hotel, Las Vegas. That seat's in there. I couldn't fit it.
You want to see what it looks like inside of a drag racer? Oh man, how do you sit in there? Look out the windshield. How many get to see outside of the windshield of a drag racer?
Wow.
Yeah, put yourself in the driver's seat. That's cool.
That one looks like there's a jet engine.
It sure
I
does.
guess they all are. Look at all the different bodies. Pocket rocket. Pocket rocket.
That's what it is, a pocket rocket?
Oh, that's what that one says.
Oh, yeah.
That's the name. I guess everybody
'Cause
names
it's so
their
small.
cars. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess everybody names their cars.
Speed limit, 260 miles an hour.
There he is sitting there. Wow. Garlits, top field champion. He's pretty amazing. God is love. He is a very Christian person.
I've noticed a lot of references to his face. Yep.
Yeah. Wall Street Customs. Wow. And from what I understand, each of those sponsors, they all have a different price tag. If they're tiny, a few years ago they started out like at $250,000.
Oh
for
my
tiny,
gosh.
tiny.
Wow.
The bigger you get, the more money it is.
Wow.
So, okay.
Look at his photo album. Now this is a photo album. This is a huge photo
What a
album.
great idea.
Wow.
All the letters.
This Don when he was much
There
younger.
he is. Yeah.
Yeah, much younger.
It's amazing. He and his people had the foresight to keep everything.
Yeah.
Pandemonium 3. Oh no, see his car seat is outside.
Oh
The
yeah.
other one, it was inside.
Yeah.
See the tiny, tiny
The little parachute thing.
parachute. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're all slick tires. This is amazing. He's amazing. This couldn't be amazing if it wasn't for
What's
Don
the rock?
Garlits.
What's this stone here? Can you read that?
It says half day Dr. Egg Strip.
I think drag strip.
Oh, drag strip, sorry. Track surface.
Oh, they sold pieces of
Yeah,
it.
removed in 2001 when track was destroyed. Donated by Tom Bateman, Round Lake Park, Illinois.
Oh, wow.
So when that track was destroyed, they sold pieces of it.
Just like they did with,
The Daytona 500 track when they redid it.
yeah.
1991 Dodge Daytona. But isn't that something? There's Shirley again. This is her thing.
Now I want to see that movie.
Shirley Muldowney, it says.
I want to see that movie.
Hurt like a wheel or something like that. It's called. I'm getting close. Remember?
Let's see if it says over here.
Hurt like a wheel.
Drag Racing Association of Women. DRAW is a drag racing's charity that provides financial and emotional support to qualified individuals in a racing accident at a track. Oh, wow. The concept of DRAW came about after the success of a recovery fund for Shirley Muldowney in 1984. The women who handled the recovery fund felt if racers and fans were willing to help raise money to help one injured racer, why couldn't there be an organization to raise money to help all injured drag racers, injured in race-related accidents, and needing emotional and or financial assistance? As a result, DRAW was created and became a nonprofit 501c3 organization. The founders of DRAW were Holly Beadle, Lynn Prudhomme, Linda McCulloch, Diane Hedrick, Penny Beck, Janie Oswald, Laura Earwood, Etta Glidden, Pat Garlits, and Gear Amoto. I probably pronounced some names wrong.
So after Shirley Muldowney was put in the allowed to drag race and stuff, all the other women got together.
Yeah. Here's the third room. Oh, this is the engine room. Oh my gosh, look at all these engines. Well, I don't even know what to say about these. This is beyond my understanding, Robin.
Isn't this
All I can do is
amazing?
read what it says, Chrysler Imperial Special Marine Engine. So, yeah, this is the kind of stuff my brother Bob, my brother Tom, everybody but me.
Your nephews.
Yeah, everybody but me.
Well, this will be a nice place for them to visit when they come to Florida.
So many engines.
Yeah.
That engine is bigger than my whole front of my car.
And all these vehicles have names. Did you name your car?
Oh, my car? Yeah, it's got a name.
What is it?
I call it Buick. I call it Buick Rendezvous. It's got two names. First name Buick, last name Rendezvous. It's a little bit embarrassed by its age. It's born in 2005, but we don't tell anybody. All right, I know they're going to close soon, so let's see if we can. It's down right there. Well, it's an honor to be able to say we interviewed him.
Yeah, it is. It really is. He's pretty amazing. Don Garlits, and he gives freely of his time and talent to help others. And oh, there's an old scale.
Wait, I just want to see something back here. There's a pinball machine.
Okay.
Now we're talking what I know.
Okay.
Now we're talking stuff I know, right there. Pinball.
Flying turns.
And that looks like a public scale.
Yeah, it does.
Smoky Eunuch. Wow. Very cool. What a great...
Yeah, the best damn garage in town. Henry Smoky Eunuch. Best damn garage in town, according to Dynamo.
He's what? Yeah, once you find a good
Dynamo.
mechanic, he must have been his, huh?
Yeah, speed limit 300.
Speed limit 300.
That would be scary.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
I know. I get up to 80 and I get nervous on the interstate.
Yeah. Me, it's about 60. I start getting nervous. I get on the interstate, I'm ready to stay. Okay, can I just walk?
If I hadn't did that and took that hit, that really put me to work on this rented car concept. I mean, I'm sure we'd have had to rent your car later, but how many more of my buddies would have been killed, maybe even me, before we did it?
Don left that hospital
Triumph.
determined to build a rear-ended drive.
He came in, Don came in and did the interview with us, but he also voiced some advertisements that played for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
So when I hear him now, I recognize the voice.
Look at all those trophies up there.
Whoa, I didn't see them.
Aren't they something?
Oh, wow.
Look at them all. Over here, all different kinds.
So many trophies.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Just a
goodness.
handful.
I don't have any.
Oh,
I don't have any trophies, Robin.
oh, you have one.
I have one?
The songwriter trophy.
Oh, yeah, I got that one, sir.
Songwriter of the year.
Yeah, because you wrote a nice letter.
This is beautiful.
Yeah.
Arizona. Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah.
It's called the Piranha.
When did we leave yesterday? I gave both extra for you.
Barry Setzer is a driver. I wonder if he's related to Brian Setzer.
Yeah, maybe. Brian Setzer. The guitarists and cars seem to go together, right?
I think so.
Guitars and motorcycles and cars.
Yeah, yeah.
They seem to be in the same
Lee.
DNA, whatever.
Look at that.
All right, well,
This is, wow. This blows my mind. Look at all, just the whole thing. It's just all of the cars.
let's turn it around. Okay.
Wow.
Well, I hope you enjoyed our walk through the Don Garlits Museum of Drag Racing and
Yep.
old cars.
Oh, it's so amazing. Doug Garlits is an amazing guy. He's such a giver to the community and for history. And like you said, he's in the Smithsonian. This is really cool.
Very cool. So come
Very
by. This is
cool.
off of Highway I-75,
Uh-huh.
or Interstate 75, I should say.
That's right.
And the
In
crossroad is
Ocala.
484. It's the Bellevue exit, actually.
That's right.
So you can't miss it.
No, it's huge.
All right.
Beautiful.
Take care. Be good.
Don't forget to write.
Remember.
Writing is very important.
And the world
Spins fine
at 300 miles an hour
on her own.
on her own.
The world spins.